to talk to your liberal family members at Christmas. Admit it, family is that proof that God has a sense of humor. And no matter how much you love these people, you already know before the turkey hits the table that you got an uncle that's going to say something about capitalism being violence. Your cousin is going to announce that they're spiritually vegan. You've got an aunt that's going to explain how Jesus would have voted for a carbon tax. So let me help you. This is how you communicate with your progressive liberal family members at Christmas without starting World War III in the living room. You ready? First rule. Do not speak in sentences. Speak in vague emotional affirmations. I can't stress this enough. Don't give them facts. They don't hear facts. Facts are aggressive. Facts are triggering. Facts are basically emotional assault. So if someone says borders are imaginary and money is racist, you don't respond with statistics. You respond with, wow, that must really feel heavy. They don't know what to do with that. You've now disarmed them spiritually. Second rule, ask questions that sound deep but mean absolutely nothing. Say things like, what does that belief do for you? Or when did you first feel that way? Don't listen to the answer. You just nod slowly like you're listening to a TED Talk sponsored by kombucha. They're going to talk for 12 to 15 minutes. You don't have to say a word. That's a gift. Third rule, never use words that sound like confidence. Words like truth, reality, right, wrong, good, bad. Those are considered hate speech in some spiritual zip codes, okay? Replace them with safer language. Instead of saying that's wrong, say, I'm still processing my relationship with that concept. That sentence means nothing, but it sounds like therapy, and they respect that, okay? Fourth rule, if politics comes up, redirect immediately to trauma. If somebody says, anyone who disagrees with me is literally dangerous, you say, I hear that, and I'm curious how your inner child experiences that. This is important because nobody wants to keep arguing once the inner child enters the room. It's like bringing a raccoon to dinner. The conversation is over. Fifth rule, compliment their outrage. I mean, admire it. Progressives run on validation. The same way trucks run on diesel. If they start yelling about injustice, say, I really admire how much you care. That's it. That's the cheat code. Because they don't need solutions. They need validation and applause. Sixth rule. When they ask your opinion, you just lie gently. If they say, so what do you think about all of this? You don't tell the truth. Come on. You say, I think the holidays are about togetherness. That sentence is it's the political equivalent of elevator music. It's white noise that calms everybody down. Seventh rule, if they accuse you of being problematic, just agree with them. Say, yeah, I'm still learning. That is progressive kryptonite. They can't cancel somebody who's claiming to be still in class. They're going to immediately move on to somebody else at the table who forgot to use the right pronouns. Rule 8, always keep a fork in your hand because if things get heated, you just take a bite of food because it's a great way to avoid responding. Nobody argues with somebody that's mid-chew. You just nod and point at that, illegal ham like it's sacred. And the final rule, remember this, they're not evil. They just think that social media is real life. So love them and laugh with them if you can. Hug them if they'll let you. And if all else fails, go stand in the kitchen with the people who are actually cooking. Those are your people, all right? Nothing unites Americans faster than avoiding a political argument and sneaking another piece of pie. So Merry Christmas. And I probably shouldn't say that, and neither should you, but go ahead, try it. And let's watch some heads explode. I love y'all. God bless you. You're welcome.